scientific or science and spirituality come together, and how you connect to your heart resonance to start shifting your reality and growing, elevating, rising. How you have access to your heart, and through your heart you have access to everything. So that's the way I synthesize the course. So you go through the understanding of the cellular level, the DNA, the dimension, the densities, what else? How you want to
manifestation of the new earth and the ascension.
On the new earth, your rebirth and the rebirth of the new earth. So it's a very complete 2 days. We have learned from the first level, for the first class level 1, so we have modifying a little bit as well. You have transmission in it, achievements. So it's a full 2 days where you shift. I don't know if some of you in the group now here wants to share a little bit of the last time.
So we have Anfal attended with us. It's Svetlana. Sometimes we are also curious to see. We were waiting for the feedback from you guys. Like, tell us how was it? How was it feel? We basically see that this course is entry for what's just happening to the earth right now, which is Ascension. If you never heard about this word, please hear it from us now and do a little bit of research about what is Ascension. So basically the earth is ascending, or let's say the earth is already ascended. We are just picking up on the frequency right now. So there is some people here, I guess.
Hello girls.
Hello. Oh,
it's very pleasant to see a full room.
So I'm going to be strong on you guys. The more people, the more energy.
You have one more spot here if you want to sit down. Yeah, it's very pleasant and warming the heart to see all of you. Yeah, there are more blankets, so ask Yanni to move a little bit to collect blankets. Yeah. Alright, so that is in 2 weeks, and today will be a before taste of the course. So we are going to work with the heart today, so for those who are coming for the first time.
And also for the course, just to mention, I'm planning on doing on Tuesday, next Tuesday, a webinar of 1 hour. So usually before any course or any big things, we do a taste of free 1 hours on webinars. I'm going to share it on our Facebook and on our YouTube. So you can join and listen to many of understanding about what's just happening to the earth right now, the ascension, and how the quantum physics right now explaining that dimensions is not only 3 right now. We know that there is multi-dimension, and we are shifting in the understanding and shifting in the consciousness. And we can utilize the heart and the consciousness power to manifest a reality, shifting timelines into more harmonious. And it's not just a beautiful spiritual word, it's literal. And in the course we share with you a lot of proof, a lot of research from scientific perspective or from a spiritual perspective, how you can, through a collective joining heart to heart, and that's exactly what we do today, for example, the heart resonance, you can affect reality, because reality is made of consciousness projection. And once you understand that on the mental level, on an energy level, you become a director of your reality, not anymore a victim. And that's the core of, let's say, the law of attraction, when people heard about this understanding. And not only you manifest the best version of your reality, you shift the timeline of the whole earth as collective into something we call it Ascension. And if you haven't heard about the word Ascension, do your homework. Just type Ascension. 5D usually comes together, and see how much all over the place now it's mentioned, and we are entering that understanding. And the course and the webinar is free, 1 hour. We're going to talk about the power of the heart, power of consciousness, and what is Ascension, and show you many quantum physics research and confirmation that consciousness affects reality, and something called the consciousness field, if you want. So join us in the webinar. It's free for you to understand and have a test. And if you are keen to work on it and bringing unity and harmony to the earth and learning your heart power, join us in the course. Not this week, the week after, Friday and Saturday.
Yeah.
And it will be part of Ascension Alchemy Schools, where we are going to go further with sacred geometry, heart and chakra healings, and spiritual nutrition, and many things on the way.
All right. So what you will have today is the energetic practice of it, and bringing more understanding and awareness to the course. So welcome. Yes, Yanni? Good. Welcome everyone today. It's a great pleasure, and thank you for bringing yourself in that space. No one comes here by mistake or by chance.
Your spirit guide you here.
Everyone has a different story here, or how they came to the house, or how they met us. So congratulations, you have answered your appointments. And we've called for you actually, and we have opened the Vortex an hour ago, and we called for you as well, so we can start this new cycle. As if you have followed the quick energy update we did online, September is a very potent month for many reasons, and we are all getting prepared energetically and physically to receive our new upgrades, to receive our new soul templates or programming that is waiting for us, and that the sun will distribute from next week.
Sorry, can you repeat the last one?
Yes, very important. Thank you for asking.
Yeah.
Yeah. So remember in August we were saying that the sun has agreed on new programming for the earth and the human collective. It has been agreed, is one point. Now when it's going to be distributed, it's happening at the end of the month, September.
From the mid till the end, and most probably we will
so from now,
witness in the physical...
From 18, 19?
From
so
18 September till
yeah.
end of September, the sun is going into the upgrade. So
and
there
we
is always...
shower
Yes.
with the frequency, so like solar flare, but it won't be like visible solar flare. It's the magnitude of the sun will penetrate the earth and all the consciousness on earth to upgrade.
Would it just, we feel it in a gathering like this, is it going to be some sort of a transmission, same like land gates, or is it going to be just a click and you realize it?
No, it will not be click, but...
so you getting prepared, you are receiving, and then you are unfolding it.
Oh,
okay?
Okay, I will explain a bit further for your interest and for the people. I would assume, or I would just allow myself to see you all advanced. You are coming here into Ascension platform. That means you are going to hear some topics about the sun,
whether you know
and
it yet
and the
or
waves
not.
of the sun and the consciousness and so on. So we received from the sun, no pressure, huh? It's fine. That's how we perceive reality. You are all advanced super souls.
So we help you to remember, by the way. You already know it, but the mind sometimes is not perceiving it yet. So we are opening those fields so you can perceive it and remember what we are saying. That it's not gibberish, it's actually something that at the core level you know.
If I just wanted, because I wanted to share it, and I'm very happy to hear it from you, because I was seeing a few days in a meditation, and I think the way I saw it is very easy to explain it to everybody.
Yes, please.
It looks like, well, one way of explaining it, like, you know, there's like you know, when the babies conceive, there's an egg, and there's like millions and millions of
bandwidths, frequencies
coming. So it's the same way as like
nice.
our Earth.
Yeah.
And then there are like millions and millions of lines with the codes, with the numbers are coming, like they're like coming like a heavy shower.
Exactly.
And they're reaching the earth itself and every single being that moves around it, and it penetrates all of the beings.
All the levels, yes.
And so these codes, they just become embedded in all the bodies, and then your body starts recalibrating and somehow like, I don't know, like absorbing it, and then there are changes happening in the process.
Perfect, yeah, something similar.
See, like magnetic waves, like magnetic waves washing the entire earth and doing all the ripple effect, like.
I'll share the story about it.
Yes.
So the story
No pressure.
for you to for people who knows about it a little bit, they will get excited. For people new, you might just ponder about it. Okay, so this is what he's sharing with us. Ponder about it and research, and you will understand it. So every time in the evolution of any consciousness of any species, we are always affected by the star, which is sent, let's call it, a cosmic waves. So the sun itself always send a cosmic waves, and also the whole universe sends cosmic waves. But the sun is the main ingredient for mutation. Let's say mutation. So any species, when they are upgrading, they receive rays, and those rays affect the genes and affect the consciousness, and we evolve. So we received last year, basically, when we were in one of the Monday, the Solari logos. If you remember, I made a video about it that I saw in my dreams, and it communicate with us. So if you are tuned, the earth communicate with you, the sun communicate with you, the nature communicate with you. So we received that in a golden upgrade coming soon, and we didn't know when, of course. And he explained that the light body of every individual will go through the gate of the heart of the sun and will go out golden. That's what I saw, and I shared it. It's there in the Facebook if you want to scroll, and you'll find it, where I channeled Solari Logos. This is the name of the consciousness of the sun. Basically, the sun, while it's evolving also, it bursts, the corona or the solar flare. Those sometimes is strong, sometimes is lighter, and every time they come with specific frequency, so light hold frequency in it. When they come and you receive it, wherever you are, it will penetrate and receive it. And once you receive it, your light body first get affect, it'll upgrade, because we are made from the sun and the earth, basically. And once you upgrade, even your mind and your consciousness and your DNA, the code will read the code that's been received from the sun and go to the next level. So that every time there is a jump from the sun, but this one that's coming from mid-September to the end of September, the sun might even show, if you are following some what they call it, observatory of the sun, they will mention that we witness a big corona from the sun, and they will pass.
The one who is
of course,
coming,
they will not say anything about it.
Is a human collective shift, like a humanity collective shift, a big one.
Now the promise is this. Now we don't know.
Now how will it happen?
We don't know, but the promise is every time this kind of big shift from the sun, we expect that, or we look forward that, okay, so are we going to jump with that receptive? So according to what we received before, and some people we are talking about it, that they are so keen that this one must probably will get more stronger effect on the consciousness level. And they are saying, of course, after this, when we digested humanity and they become more conscious and more asking for more light and more working on themselves, another one will come also. And
so
to reach to point, it will reach to point where one of them will be so strong, the way that you said it, no matter how much you are asleep, anyone around, I would say, who say no, there is no spirituality, there is no soul, it will just click. But what we are foreseeing, or we are looking forward from this one that's coming from now till the end of September, is everyone as who's aware and working on himself and aligning and open to receive, you'll get your own transmission, as you're saying. You'll get your own guidance, internal guidance, you'll get your own upgrade, you'll get your own and of course the timeline of the earth will be much easier, the veil will be less, and all those, that if you're following those terminology.
So should we be outdoor more and like the other sun, or like if we're like in the office all day working, we still...
There is no hiding from this kind of energy. It's a solar flare, you cannot hide. You're right, read about
like it can penetrate walls.
Everything, it's a solar flare, you cannot do anything about it.
It's magnetic waves.
Electromagnetic. It's electromagnetic with embedded high frequency from the sun, so you cannot hide, even if you go bunker or whatever.
It's not harmful.
No, I mean not you, I mean people. But also if you go under the sun, specifically early morning, where some people they can do sun gazing, you might even further amplify the receptive, especially on sun gazing in the morning, because I would assume you have to look at the sun as a conscious being. It's not just a star, just doing fire. No, it's fully conscious being, like the earth, like anything in the universe is conscious being. You can somehow imagine that you can communicate with the sun and receive whatever you want to receive. So early morning when there is less UV.
When the rays of the sun come in contact with the surface of the earth, this is where it's the energized time of the day, and where you can really connect and get all the benefits from those energies. This is where all the sacred sites and vortex are the more active during the day, is at the sunrise, because it penetrates on earth on the deep level, and it's just entering in communication at that time. So transitioning to one of the questions there, what we are creating today and what we create each time we gather in this house, a session or course or group session or meditation that we call more activation, we are creating a vortex of energy to call for the light, to call for this readiness, to uplift yourself so you are ready to receive. We are connecting with one another. And imagine that from the space you see Earth, all these beautiful lighting points. If you see imagine with your inner eye or image, and all those little points are, for example, vortex of energy, co-creating and being intertwined or being in communication with one another and creating a grid around the Earth, creating this network around the Earth of light. So we are creating a dot of light every Monday night here, a vortex, so we can receive those amount of information that on your own maybe will be longer to receive, or you will need like 10 hours of meditation. Here in 1 hour, this is what we are able to do. We are bringing consciousness into that space for your growth, for your guidance, for your healing, for your upgrades, for your shift in consciousness, and therefore your shift into your reality. Those who have been coming here for like regularly, they know, and that's why they are keep on coming here. So we co-create it together. Without you, we cannot co-create that. We are all pillars of light. On your own, you are vortex of energy.
When you combine,
when you combine, you are creating a force, like a tornado of light. When we are on our own, we are like a little breeze here and there,
small
singing.
vortex.
Yeah.
Jumping.
So coming together is creating this magnitude, and this is what we are aiming, and is what you are aiming as well. Is the more the merrier, the more the stronger, the more the higher as well. All right. So this is what we are doing, meaning that we've been talking. So usually we talk like half an hour, and today was a topic about the sun, and we never plan what we're going to say, but somehow it was about the sun.
Yeah.
Are we
According
still
to
live?
the code, yes.
Okay. Then we will enter into the practice. So if you're coming for the first time, welcome again, and we are grateful and honored to receive you in that space, because the more, the merrier again. And
more
this is more than, your heart is your energetic device. It's your generator of energy, and we are going to connect it today. And when we connect all the hearts together with the crystals, with the earth, with the sun, with the stars, with the constellation, then imagine how your device is super powerful. Just imagine it with a normal device of energy, electricity, same, almost. So we are not doing meditation. So meditation is relaxing. So at the beginning, we are going to relax the brain waves. So your conscious mind, your 3D mind is just an observer, and we can dive into your heart space without the conscious mind disturbing and being overactive. So meditation is relaxing the brainwave. So we're going to be in that space of relaxing the brainwave with a bit of breathing exercise, so you can let go of the day, all the questions around what is talking about the sun, what's talking about the logos, what just putting on the side. There is a need to have too much understanding. The most important is your experience, experiencing those energies, experiencing your states of just receiving, but yet being an actor of willing to receive. So it's important to have this willingness and this desire to receive and to experience. Okay, this is your part. And we'll go through activation and heart resonance practice. So we're going to use your heart resonance. We're going to bring those gates or chakras. Are you all familiar with chakras?
Yes.
Perfect. So chakras are your energy vortexes. We are going to open all the gates. It's not limited to 7. We are going maybe up to 12. Let's see.
You go to 9.
To 9 will be enough for today then. So we can work up to 12. And then to the infinite space. So allow yourself to follow. If you don't want to follow, go into your own quiet space. If you are falling asleep and you are snoring, we will wake you up a little bit. Okay, we don't mind if you sleep, but if you snore, we will wake you up a little bit. But the aim is for you to be consciously focused in your presence. Okay, be in your presence, be in your beingness. All right. There might be in the session some weird stuff if you haven't heard it before, but it's not weird at all once you have heard it. So light language, tonality, intoning, so sound with the voice.
Sound vibration also.
Sound vibration as well. So we're going to use a bit of instrument.
And of course we do is
to amplify the resonance. But if we speak with language that you don't understand, receive it with your heart. Don't try to analyze it. You cannot translate it with your mind. Okay?
So basically recently with the more channels open, there is something called light language. If you want to Google it also and search for it. The more you become tuned and your vibration raise, your light language starts flowing through you more. So that's what happened with us and happened with many people. And light language is not cognitive understanding. Light language is a frequency being emitted through our voice, through our hand sometimes. And that frequency coded with the light code. So all you need to do is, you don't need to translate it. There is no translation to it. There is a receptive. You receive it through your heart, your energy, and to work on your code within you to upgrade that code to whatever is being channeled through. So we might sound gibberish to you, it doesn't matter, because it's frequency. If you listen to it as you are listening to frequency, not translation, you will feel it. You'll feel it in your system, you feel it in certain chakra.
Visions.
You can see vision, sacred geometry, shapes start showing up, because that's how we receive. So we're sure recently it's always open, so whatever we are going through the activation, and we're calling the diamond light code, and you'll hear us guiding through the diamond light code. You don't need to know it fully, but you'll know some element of it. You can receive it. It's a diamond shaped light code, basically. And then the tuning will start happening and the light language will start going through. Receive it, allow yourself to remember that you are not alone. You have your higher self and your group family. We're going to call them also for you. So you can tap into your own connection. And the room will create a vortex to facilitate that connection for you. So your connection is also important for you to open up to your own guidance in that sense. So as much as you can relax, as much as you can follow. If you've been with us for a while, you'll understand exactly what we are doing.
Yeah, they will support those who are coming for the first time.
So the people who's been with us for a while, they've been, some of them, they've been for years with us. They know exactly what's happening and where it's open and so on. They will hold a pillar for you to relax and say, okay, so these people, they know what they are doing. It's okay. I can relax. I can receive, and that's it. All you need to be receiving right now.
Okay. Any questions?
Cool.
Apprehension, maybe? Excitement?
Some wondering.
Yeah, I heard something. Nothing? No?
She said wonder.
Wonder. Ah, wonder is beautiful. It creates magic.
Yeah.
So allow the magic to happen tonight. All right.
I have a small little silly question, if you
Yes.
don't mind. Really sorry.
Small little 3 questions.
But the way the thing just activated me is when I actually put my physical hand on my heart, that gave me that
Beautiful.
opening. But I'm still not being able to do it without just like putting it here in my heart. I'm trying to figure out a way how to connect
With your heart without putting your
with
hand.
the heart just completely naturally.
If it's right now still creating for you with your hand, is
Yeah.
good. But if you feel like you want to go to next level where you don't need to move your hand, try to follow your body and see if there is mudra comes to you. Because what you are doing basically is you are closing circuit.
Okay.
Energy.
You got my point?
Yeah.
What you're doing is trying
I see
to-
your point
yeah.
completely,
So try to find that if there is another circuit you can do in your hand, so you don't need to put your hand
Okay.
and you keep it like this all the
Alright.
time.
It's a very good
Just follow your hand and feel if your hand, and to be honest, play with it for a while till you settle on one.
It's a very good point for everyone in the room, because at the end of the session we will say anchor that state, anchor that frequency, meaning that at any point of time you can go back to the exact same state. How do you anchor? You create, if you want, signal sign
like
with
this,
your
like
mudra,
this,
with the sensation. So whenever I'm going to, for me, for example, I'm going to a space in my meditation, journey activation, initiations, whenever it's very strong and it's something I can use again, I'm going to create a remembering in my body, so with the signs, maybe with my voice. So we try to not it with the voice today, but more with signs. So whenever you do it outside this room, you can go back to that same state. So you can feel and ask yourself, what is the signs with my hands or with my arms or a posture of my body that I can do so I can recall that energy whenever I want. But don't forget to do it every day after that, so your body
so you anchor it.
Yeah.
You connected with that feeling, that state of energy, and it becomes your own mudra. You create your own mudra, basically.
You can also create an affirmation. So when you say anchor, 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 maybe there will be one word or 3 words or an I am declaration coming.
I call love,
so
I am love, something you can just
I
anchor
am
and put.
unconditional love. Oh yeah, that resonates with what I'm feeling. Yeah. What is your association with what you are experiencing? And keep it, so at any time you do it, it calls back that energy one more time. And stronger, usually. Cool? Alright. You can please drop Facebook, maybe? Bye, Facebook world.
See you next time.
See you next time.